spinning my story and it be shit like that. All that tough talk, you ain't built like that. You ain't hopping the Chevy and bring that shit man back. You ain't been in the...
Hey, yo, what up? Be okay in this motherfucker. It's gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that. Do something, but show some love. And I don't know if y'all seen this, what Young Thug said about, you know, okay, so basically Young Thug, I'm gonna let him say it for himself. You already know I'm finna pull up the video, but you know what I'm saying? He was basically saying that if you are poor, you should not be able to have kids, right? You should not be able to basically reproduce, right? Let's watch the video.
God need to set some rules, bro. We need new rules. We need a new oath, bro. If you debt broke, if you bringing poor kids into this world, you making niggas up and killing still because you running around with no type of career, no nothing. Having kids. Now your kids growing up won't. Your kids growing up looking at Thug and his game. God need to.
So, okay. Now, here is my issue with what he just said, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff he was on point, right? So when he was like, your kids growing up and looking at Thug, Young Thug and his gang, this is true, right? So if you raise your kids, you know, in a standard format, such as everyone else, they're gonna be susceptible to whatever is surrounding them, right? So if you think about the way you raise your kids and what you listen to, just, you know, everything, just think about that, right? If you think about these things, right, you would understand that, one, right, before I go into that, let me just say this, right? You got Young Thug saying this, but before Young Thug was rich, wasn't he broke? You know what I'm saying? So you kind of contradict yourself when you say things like that. Not only that, it really doesn't have any substance, because a lot of the people that you date or you so-called knock down or pipe up or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Bro, a lot of them people be broke. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you ain't seen a fine chick, a nice looking woman, God. Tell me you ain't, brother, you know what I'm saying? Tell me y'all ain't seen the finest chick, right? And she living in the dirtiest house when you really see her. She on Instagram with all these diamonds and stuff, but she literally broke in real life, right? So it's like, what you are doing is you're damaging people's mind by making them believe that they should live to this certain standard, right? When you yourself did not get to that platform or plateau until, you know, you advanced yourself. It doesn't, what I'm saying is everybody doesn't move at the same pace. You understand what I'm saying? So for you to fault individuals that grew up in broken homes and don't fully understand financial stability and don't understand the value of a dollar, for you to judge people like that is really terrible, because a lot of your audience, you know what I'm saying, your audience is, a lot of them are broke, you know what I'm saying? They're people from, you know what I'm saying, like, let's just be real, you got a lot of people, most people listen to music for free, a lot of people don't want to pay, right? So with that being said, you know, the people that support you, right, should be looking at you like, well, a lot of them who can't financially support themselves should be looking at you with a side eye, because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, if you didn't raise your kids in that same format or society or group or systematic mindset, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't take on the characteristics of wanting to be around Thug and his gang. They wouldn't think Thug and his gang is cool, you know what I'm saying? Take people that live off grid, take people that have never, like people that live off grid are cavemen, so they see Thug, bro, get up out of here, because that doesn't mean anything to them. It doesn't hold any value to them. So whatever you, as a parent, whatever values you hold as a parent, you give those values and place those amongst your child, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important for you to not always listen to what he say, she say. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug, bro. Bro. I mean, like I said, some of the stuff is true, but it's contingent upon your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to be around Thug and his gang. You got people that live in the suburbs that, you know what I'm saying, ain't broke, and they wish they could have kids, right? You know what I'm saying? So what do you take, how do you take that? How do you speak about that? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you already know what he's saying. You already know what he's saying, right? You're trying to slow down production, you know what I mean? So understand that, right? Dude, like, there is what he's saying ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to advise a lot of y'all to not always listen to celebrities, because when you hear something like that, it's going to bring you down even more, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to look at your situation, your current situation, and you're going to look at it from a materialistic perspective. You understand what I'm saying? A 3D, like a third dimension, like none of this stuff really matters. It holds no value. The phone that I'm holding in my hand 2 years from now is gonna be worth like $2. You know what I'm saying? So for you to believe that material things hold more value than experiences and knowledge, like, literally, you should be placed in, like, bro, y'all need to be, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all need to be up out of here. Everybody needs to, I feel like at a certain point, people who have free minds should have their own area, you know what I'm saying? And it should be approved by our fellow man, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, moving forward, I just wanted to say that, bro, that what he's saying really holds no value in no way. It's pretty much subjective, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be rich today and broke tomorrow. So what do you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you getting at? You know what I'm saying? You have to be rich. You have to have money. You don't have to have money. You just have to have a mind, and you just have to be on your path. You got to be on your mission. You can't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with that. You can't, like, bro, it's not going to happen, because you got to think about this, right? And this is something that I should have put in the manifest video, right? Because I did some research. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about this, it says man, I, fest, right? So when you look up the definition of fest, right? Fest, denoting a festival or large gathering of a specific kind, right? So man's eye gathers a specific kind of a large festival, like a party, right? And then when you look up the definition of shun, right? It says forming nouns of action, conditions, etc., such as completion or relation. So basically, you know what I'm saying, where you are in life, completed, related to completion, you know what I'm saying? So if you put all of these things together, you're gonna get a man's eye that produces a party inside of their head amongst completion. You know what I'm saying? So when you manifest something, you create a party inside of your mind. You know what I'm saying? You, like, basically, to manifest, your mind has to see it, visualize it, and believe that it's here. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the definition of manifestation, right? So, everybody isn't taught that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not taught that you have to do certain things and unlock the mind in order to obtain certain things in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said, bro, you could be, like I said, you could have all of this money, right? And then that person still go out and try to, you know what I'm saying, steal and do harm amongst other people, because they still been taking in these, you know what I'm saying, these programs, so to speak. Because think about this, you got people that live in the suburbs that still be whacking their own kind. And it's like, bro, and they have money. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really, money is not bro, that's not going to solve your problem, bro. That's not going to solve the problem. You know what I'm saying? Children have to be nurtured, and they have to grow up in villages, pretty much, so to speak. You can't be trying to think that money is going to solve everything. Oh, I can go hire a nanny, but that nanny not really giving your child the attention that they need. And or if they are, they're giving them negative attention. So now when your child see you, they don't have any nice words to say. They only have this negative emotion that they've been taking in from the nanny and negative trauma, and they spewing it out at you when you come around. So it's like, bro, there's no amount of money that's gonna stop your child from, you know what I'm saying, acting a certain way, living in a certain manner. It all boils down to the resources you have, which a lot of the times doesn't require money, but in most cases it does, because we live in the inner city and we don't really have connections to the outside world unless you've been like making side connections, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's gonna take you to just basically have the resources, like I was saying, the resources to be able to allow your child to view life from their perspective, a different perspective, so that they don't live out the same traumatic lives that, you know, such and such and such and such been doing for so many years. So, y'all, I just wanted to say, like, bro, don't be beating yourself up when you hear stuff like this, because 100% of these people don't even be having their kids in their lives themselves, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you have the audacity to speak about somebody, but you use your child for promotion, you know what I'm saying? Your child ain't there. You don't really have no real bonding time with your child. You take your child out to Chuck E. Cheese, around the world, and it's not real bonding time, right? So both of y'all are spending y'all energy on something else that's entertaining y'all. How are y'all actually bonding? Both of y'all are just looking at something. Y'all not really understanding one another. You're just experiencing something together. That's not a bonding. That's not necessarily that's not necessarily a the positive bond, is what I'm saying. It could be a traumatic. Y'all could go somewhere, right? And then something negative happened, and now y'all stuck with that on y'all souls. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all talk about that, but y'all don't know how to talk to one another. So when y'all do talk to one another, it's like y'all not really, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, sorry to get off. So I'm not really off topic, but I am off dude. But it's just like, bro, when I hear things like this, it's just like, bro, you literally are just saying this for clout. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug, bro. Like, bro, get out of here.